Township, the Tulane Green Wave. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gamecocks offense takes the field to start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So the Tulane Green Wave offense will have its first chance to go on the attack. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. He'll toss it. Oh, he's got some space. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Keeps looking downfield. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Well, this defense, their cardio, I think, is going to get tested in this one, because this quarterback will extend plays, and he's going to do it often. It doesn't take a lot for him to flush out of the pocket. If he just sees color, he's gone, trying to make something happen. That time he showed you his wheels. He was just able to get enough to keep this drive going.
Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Wave.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out, because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Snagged out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So now it's 2nd and long. Rides to back and leads it. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. He's got him wide open. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And this is how the wind can really affect a game. It's not just for kickers, but quarterbacks as well. And on that last throw, guys, it looked to me like he was throwing it into the wind, and that definitely affected the velocity of the throw. It also affected the accuracy, and that's what caused the interception.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Leaves it with the back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Out of the gun, the running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast.
Going downfield for the big play. Snags it inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Give to the running back. Breaks the tackle. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
They want to throw it. Going for 6. Touchdown, Green Wave. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it.
Trying to take it back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Going over the top. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Right back to the well. Turning it on. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback on the keeper. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the 1st down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. From the gun, wants to pass. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Green Wave. And they turn it into a defensive score. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the sack all the way back at the 5. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Open space at the 25. Nothing but green grass down the middle. The 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
There's usually two different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Safe completion on the screen. Breaks into the open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. Pulls it in. It's Cook.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and get...
Touchdown, Green Wave! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Power football with the run. Quick step and go. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Going to the run to start this second half. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
You got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Tulane lines up on third and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Crosses the 45. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just feeds the running back. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tulane!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. He'll start this drive firing. That's reeled in. It's Daniel. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Gamecocks have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finding open areas. Made a defender miss. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Gamecocks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the air on first down. He makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and then throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
The screen, he's got wheels. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
South Carolina.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Snags it down the right side. Turning on the jet. Touchdown, Greenway. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Green Wave lining up, facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He'll take the deep shot. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's DeLuca. He's got it. Bounced off his feet.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Well, they got three back, but that's about all you can say about it. He'll bring it out. It's Harding. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30, the 10. Touchdown, Green Wave. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on him. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's DeLuca. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Turning it on! Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. He's going to fire deep. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Scanning the field, it's DeLuca. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Gamecocks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense
breaks into the open. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. A little screen to the running back. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Gamecocks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Handoff from the gun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.